Hello, my players. I'm Professor Hoenn, and welcome to the finale and the final fight of the X and Y 3v3 Cagelocke series.
Interesting. Did you predict this team? This entire team?
No, I predicted 3 of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I forgot about Mega T-Tar, so this is interesting. Wow, you have a big water weakness though. 1, 2, 3. Okay. You were like, you're not gonna bring multiple water types, and I was like, yeah, I am. Yeah, I am.
Okay.
All right, I'm confirmed. I'm ready to go. Wow, this is. I don't know how this is gonna go, and I'm a little scared.
Neither do I. This is gonna be a fantastic battle, I think.
Guys, enjoy. I hope you do. Hoenn versus Monica. Let's get it.
Good luck.
Good luck, dude.
Oh, this is horrible. I hate this.
I just hope the connection stays. Like, we're at 100% for the game. We're not speeding up. Who did you start with? Who did you start with? Marsh. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Interesting. Okay. All right. That's fine.
So you're going for fake out, obviously.
Yeah, obviously,
like,
yeah.
Habit of a lifetime, fake out,
Yeah.
whatever. Oh, I flinched. What?
No way, dude. No way.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
That's just absolutely nothing.
No.
But it's damage, so yeah, it is what it is. So.
Okay. Come on, bring out.
So. Do I make the predictable play, or do I go into? Okay.
Oh, okay. Which one's Medea? Okay.
Doesn't the shiny version look cool though? I love the pink and everything.
Cool.
D-Dance, okay. What do you go for here? Baton Pass, okay. You're trying to sweep me, I see. All right. I felt like I had to start with Fake Out in case you brought an Imposter Mon. That's why I was like, I need to figure out if I get rid of the Imposter. And also, Mienshau's really fast, so like I could at least do Fake Out and U-turn to get out of there and just go into something else. So
yeah, I understand that.
So who comes in here? So probably not Ho-Oh because you're quad weak to Rock. Probably not T-Tar because you're weak to Fairy. Who do you bring in here? Regigigas, I guess? Maybe? Smash, yeah, of course, okay. So you just got a +1 attack and defense boost, okay. Okay.
Right, do you... Thinking about your team...
Okay. So you're a +1 for both of your attacks, so...
Kind of. Yeah, kind of. Okay. Do you stay in? I know what this has. Do you go for the Tailwind here?
Got a lot of time to think. Sorry, I need time because this is a tough decision.
It's fine. This. Oh, this is horrible. By the way, folks, leave a like down below. Let us know your predictions down below. Probably not a lot of talking. There never is in these final fights because we're just so... We don't want to give anything away. We just want to kind of focus on what is going on. So the withdrawal happens.
I'm worried because I think you have... You said you had a counter for this, and I'm wondering if you predicted it. Okay, never mind. Still did a lot.
Still
oh my god!
Wow.
Oh, that was a crit.
Oh,
That's
a
why.
crit. It was
okay.
a crit. It was a crit.
Yeah, that's crazy how much damage that did.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Interesting,
I
okay.
outspeed. Come on, get the
That's
confusion.
so much damage. Wow. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's massive.
That's massive.
That is
yeah,
massive.
I played this poorly, honestly. I should have saved this for another time, but I didn't, unfortunately. I had.
question,
yeah, I've played this poorly. I really have. So yeah, it's.
It depends on this speed boost. Is it enough to get you? Is it enough to outspeed? But you've got the confusion.
So I should have waited until like. So part of the reason I brought this thing in is because I resist everything this thing has.
Yes. Yes.
But yeah, that's unfortunate.
Regigigas is the one mon that I didn't want to bring against Demigorgon. But I can't.
Damn, I can't
I'm
believe
plus
I'm gonna
one.
let this thing go down already.
I can't. Yeah.
That's unfortunate. I'll be honest with you. I brought it in because if you didn't get a crit, I could live 2 or 3 hits.
Yes,
if that crit was
I can
massive, you
understand
did
that.
half my
Yes.
health. And I also EV trained in defense too, like
Of course,
fully.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes, makes sense.
Wow. All right. Well, that was fun. Yeah.
Okay. Right.
I couldn't switch in. I had to just let this thing go down.
I
That
agree.
sucks, man.
I agree.
That crit is a game changer because
Yeah.
I could have got if I could. Well, I guess you got confusion, so maybe it doesn't matter.
Maybe,
but it just yeah. So what do I do now? I guess is the question. Oh boy.
Right. I'm so relieved though because I was petrified of you passing stats on to Kyogre or Palkia. Okay. And that +1 speed for me is massive.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Absolutely huge.
Because that speed boost, I think if I got +1 from the, so if you didn't have the speed boost there from Lucario, I think one speed boost for Mega Mawile might have put me over your speed. I don't know for sure, but at least 2 definitely would have put me over. That's crazy, man. That's really good. Okay.
Chelsea comes out. Oh, I wonder what move you're gonna use.
No idea, man. You got nothing to stop it, so.
Okay, I know. Oh, this is really annoying because I don't know if you outspeed me or not.
I am pretty fast.
Yeah. And I know you've got fighting type moves on. You've probably got close combat. Or you got detect. Okay.
Trying to see what you're gonna do. Okay. Yeah. Figured.
Now I know you're gonna have either close combat or superpower. But I don't think it's strong enough to take down here.
Okay. All right. So you are
Wow.
faster. Wow. Yeah. That probably kills. It doesn't.
It doesn't.
Wow. Okay.
Which is infuriating because if I'd have gone for the dizzy punch, it would have
killed. Yeah. That's good information though for me. Now I know that you're faster. So okay.
Okay.
Wow. This is going horribly. I am not. Yeah. It's not great. All right. So I gotta switch in.
Oh, who are you bringing in? I'm. That Kyogre still terrifies me, knowing that it's got Water Spout. That is a game. It's an absolute game changer.
There's something I want to do, but I really can't do it. Okay, I guess. Wow, this is why I was like, this is why I was telling you earlier, like, this Regigigas, I need him off my screen. He's just too good.
Yeah.
All right, so,
It's gonna have to take a really bad situation for me to swap this out. I'm up in attack and speed.
Okay.
Like, I'd be daft to swap it out. So Great Ball comes out. Okay. That's the Heatran. Okay. Oh. Don't really have an out-and-out counter for this, which is infuriating. But I know I outspeed. Surely outspeed, right?
Yeah. Wow, that's... And you get another
Whoa,
confusion. Wow.
that is that.
This is brutal, man. This is a rough fight.
Wow, that
GG,
is...
man.
Yeah,
I don't think I can beat you. I can't even get past your first Mon. That is crazy. Wow, yeah. All right. Well, this will be a quick final fight. We could have done this at the last one, so... If I hit myself, I'd die, I think. No, I survived,
you land
I
the
guess,
lava
so.
Plume. How much damage? Thanking it. Wow. Wow.
All right, man. Well, GG's. I don't think I can touch this thing, really.
I think you will whittle it down eventually, but it's by that point.
Wow.
What's your
that
team
is
looking
crazy. Yeah, there's just nothing I can do to this thing. Yeah, it's just I can't beat it. It's got healing abilities.
Yeah.
It's got +1 in attack and speed. This is just, man,
So,
I thought I would at least put up a fight, but man, this is brutal.
Well, it's not over, and like that.
Man.
Okay, here you come. Okay. Let's go for this. What are you going to use here? Tailwind for this? But then I still think Kyogre and Palkia are faster than this. You've got Mienshao, but that's not really a threat at the moment. And then your last Mon... Oh, no, this is your last Mon. Right, okay.
Yeah, Horn Leech. Yeah.
That's going to hurt. Wow.
That's...
Yeah.
Wow, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
More me. Okay,
boy.
you've taken
I
my...
didn't get to use that the way I
I'm
wanted
okay with
to.
that.
I didn't get to
I'm
use
actually
that how I
okay with
wanted
that.
to, yeah.
How were you going to use that?
Well, I was planning on you hitting me. When I used Stealth Rocks, your Lucario was going to lose Flash Fire.
Ah, wow. Okay,
Yeah.
Nice. That's nice. I get that. Okay.
All right.
So
Yeah. I mean,
that's actually
we'll talk
benefiting
about
me.
why I made certain decisions and stuff after, but yeah, this is a wow.
What? I mean, with how bulky I am, outside of a crit,
This is crazy, though. Yeah, but this is, like, next level broken. Oh, my God.
Whoa, that tanks the... Wow, okay. What have you got? So you got the Aura Sphere, so it is a special attack. Okay, that did more than I expected, but
you're going to get your health back. Yeah, GG's, man.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do. It's Horn Leech on Regigigas with a +1 attack is busted. I lose. Wow, what an anticlimactic fight.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought I could put up a
mean.
fight. I have really good mons that have good abilities and stuff, but I just, no, that's. I think that's game. There's nothing I can do. Wow. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for not healing the 10 HP you would have gotten.
Well, I've done it on purpose, mainly because if this thing has to face Kyogre, I'm gonna need Horn Leech. And I wouldn't have got that much HP back. So here comes Leviathan.
Yeah.
I think you knock out Regigigas here.
No,
though.
I think you kill me with Horn Leech. I don't.
Do you
think
reckon?
I don't think I can.
I
do
think you're
anything to you.
quicker, surely.
No, you have a +1. +1's a huge boost. One +1 takes a mon from like 40 speed to you one-shot me. Wow, was that a crit?
Wow.
Yeah, not even crit. Yeah. Wow, all that prep that we did in like an hour on the
you
side.
got Rocky
just,
Helmet. Nice.
I had Volt Absorb, by the way. You probably already knew.
I know you did. Yeah, which is why I was kind of trying to bake you out with the Protean and all that stuff. Is this your last mon?
Yep. I'm gonna be honest. That is pretty rough. I mean, listen, it's fine that I lost, but like, I hope that was entertaining for you guys. I guess like that was. Wow, that was
So
okay, 6-0'd.
Like,
damn.
Don't let that. I don't want that to take away from what has been probably my favorite series to record. I agree, it's pretty rough.
That was a horrible final fight. I'm sorry, guys. That was
GG. No,
bad. That was awful.
Honestly, GG. I'm
Wow.
like I am
There's nothing
happy
I can
because
do. It's
I've
just
won. No,
yeah, it's just-
I'm like I've lost the past 3 Cagelocke series in a row. And if that is a win, I will take the win no matter how it comes.
Oh, of course.
Sorry,
yeah, no, definitely.
sorry
and
if
GG,
it's like
I'm happy you won.
yeah.
It's just not entertaining. I was just
Oh,
you
my Lord.
one-shotting basically everything, and there was no fun in it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like.
Should
That's
we-
why I'm saying like it. I don't mind losing. It's more so like.
Yeah.
That was a 16-minute battle. Not even that. Like most of it was
No,
me
it's
sitting
10
there
minutes
umming and
battle, 10
ahhing
minute
my
battle.
my decisions. So it wasn't
Yeah.
even like back and forth at all. So
Shall we explain
sure.
the teams and the reasons? Because I do want to kind of go over
Yeah, sure.
the team. So obviously we both saw each other's team as we came in.
Yeah.
I might as well just break down
Yeah, you go
what
first. Yeah,
I
go
what
for
I
it.
had for each of them. So the Diancie was mainly there if you managed to get your Mega Morvile up and running and speed boost, because then I could potentially tank an attack, get a Trick Room, and for the next 3 turns I outspeed.
Nice.
That was the plan there. I also kind of bought it knowing,
How did
thinking
you get
that
it learns Trick Room naturally. Yeah,
like
yeah.
Lynch Trick Room. So, and another reason I bought this was mainly because you know I like my stealth moves, so I thought you'd think he's starting with that, he's setting up the Stealth Rock. Okay, right, I've got an advantage here. So that was why I bought that. The Tyranitar
Wow.
is just busted, and it's got the Absorb Bulb, mainly because if it gets hit by Leviathan's
Water
Origin
move.
Sphere, it can survive an attack. Hopefully, about that point, I've either got Sword Stance or Substitute up, which means I can land an attack. I don't need to say anything else about Regigigas. It is just like, look at it, it's
His
just got the perfect
knockoff
stats.
is why I didn't switch into Palkia sooner.
Yes.
I could have gone into
Yep.
Palkia after the first death and then just gone for Aura Spheres and potentially but no, Horn Leech did too much damage to heal. So knockoff, I was concerned about that because I was like, all right, well, if you knock off I had Scope Lens on Palkia, so I was hoping I could get a crit with Aura Sphere to kill you. But I didn't get it in any of those 2 or 3 attacks.
No.
But yeah, no, I mean, my plan was like, so the thing that kind of screwed me with Regigigas, just to talk about it while you're on it, is that my strategy was obviously fake out U-turn because I outspeed everything. I put every speed bag from the EV training into this thing's speed for Chelsea, the Mienshao.
Look at that.
But 1+1 speed, and so Regigigas, let me just check really quick because
what is
I'm
its speed?
curious
I'm
what
curious.
his natural speed is.
Maybe I'm just
you're
associating
Regigigas,
it with
so-
slow start. Yeah, I think I'm just associating the speed
You're-
with slow start and knowing.
Your base 100 speed, so you might be faster than
Okay.
me. I thought Mienshao was fast, but I'm 105. So yeah, that 1
But,
plus
that
1,
one,
I'm
yeah,
naturally
makes a
faster.
difference.
And with my EV training, I would have outsped you. But my plan was basically fake out, U-turn, and then if I can still outspeed the Regigigas, Drain Punch, because I can get my health back. You can get yours from Horn Leech.
Yes.
And then, I mean, I
Makes
know my
sense.
defenses are rough, but I figured Stealth Rocks, fake out, U-turn. So like turn 1, fake out, U-turn. Come in with Diancie, Stealth Rocks. Every time you're switching in, I'm getting a fake out, Stealth Rocks, and U-turn.
Makes sense.
But none of that mattered.
No.
So
and
anyway, go ahead
we've
with
seen
your team.
we've seen how useful that fake out tactic is.
Yeah.
The Yveltal had a focus sash.
that's
The main
nice.
reason because obviously if I can get Oblivion Wing up and running several times and back up to full HP, focus sash kicks in again. But also this was my counter, bizarrely, for your Kyogre. I thought I would struggle with Kyogre. I bring this in, knowing that it would tank the Ice Beam, and I can land an Oblivion Wing to recover a bit of HP, but also to lower your HP, which then means that Water Spout, does less damage, because Water Spout does more damage the more HP it has, or is that Orange Impulse?
So I didn't go with, I didn't teach it Water Spout, whatever it's called, because I didn't want to risk me switching in, and then you do like half my health, and then Water Spouts use. I don't trust moves like that in a cage match. Also, the thing I wanted to tell you that I didn't get to tell you before, because I wanted to wait till the fight was over. This game, he doesn't get Origin Pulse. It's not in this game. It's only in Oras.
What?
Yeah,
Is it not?
It's only in Oras. I looked it up before because you were saying that in the last episode. I was like, Origin Pulse. I didn't see that when I leveled up Kyogre off screen. Yeah, he only gets it in Oras.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't get it in this game.
I didn't know that.
So.
Right. Okay. Obviously Ho-Oh counter against Kyogre bizarrely. Whirlwind, because if you do manage to get a Mon up and running with boosted stats, I can just swap it out and get rid of it.
Yep.
If it's gotten to the point where I feel like I can maybe knock it out with punishment, we saw how much damage that can do when your team's boosted, and by leveling up, it now has recover. And then finally, the Lucario was mainly there for the Dragon Dance and Baton Pass.
Well, can I just say one thing, though, real quick? So I know the comments. I can already see the comments now. It's like, British, you wanted the Legends. Well, you got it, because this is what the fight was. It was basically like 4 Legends versus 4 Legends or whatever it was. Here's the thing. The Legends, while they do make a difference in him sweeping me, the main difference was the Dragon Dance. So even if you didn't, even if we said... okay, 1 legend for the final fight. Mega Lucario's not a legend, so you could have still brought in Regigigas, swept me, and brought in the Mega Lucario. So I know in the comments you guys are going to be like, bro, British, if you just said 1 legend and 1 Mega, you would have been fine.
Show us your team.
No, it wouldn't have made a difference. So
show us your full team.
Are you done going through yours? Or
I am. I just want to see your full team. How many...
Yeah, so my team was this. So Chelsea, we already talked about Fake Out, U-Turn, Detect. So this one, I brought this. So this was my shiny after the final gym battle. I got this because its stats are insane. Mummy was huge because I was thinking I can get rid of Ho-Oh's Dry Skin, Yveltal's Poison Touch, Mega T-Tar's Aura, Mega Launcher, whatever it's called, your Flash Fire. Like, it's literally, and it can tank hits. So I figured Stealth Rocks. The turn that I used Stealth Rocks and you switched out with Baton Pass, I was expecting you to hit me, so I was like, perfect, I'm going to get rid of Flash Fire, and then I can go into a Fire type and threaten you, so you'd then have to be forced to switch out. So, Stealth Rocks Reflect to hopefully set that up against Regigigas.
Which, to be fair, yeah, exactly, that Reflect was I know you didn't get to use it, but it's a great strategy, because, like, 3 of my Mons there are physical attackers. Like, out and out physical powerhouses. So it's a shame you didn't get set it up, but
I mean, my plan went the way it did. I had envisioned it the first 4 turns. So it's Fake Out turn 1, U-Turn turn 2. Take whatever hit you were going to throw at me, Enshao, which you didn't. You went with D-Dance. And then use U-Turn to switch into Diancie. Stealth Rock, Reflect, and then either attack with Diancie or switch into something else that can take a hit. Speed Boost Mawile, I completely whiffed on that. I needed to... Well, one, the confusion hurt me. Getting confused. I think no, wait. I don't know if I hit myself.
No, you didn't hit yourself, but straight away that is
a huge disadvantage.
It's risky. Yeah, it's a huge disadvantage. So, You were right to bring this, because we saw how it tanks everything, and we've seen in a previous cage match, this thing is busted. Like speed, the fact that you can naturally increase your speed without using a turn. You can then use Stockpile to increase both your defense and special defense, and then you can Baton Pass that off. Well, like there's a potential that if you'd have gotten up and running with this, you would have swept me.
Potentially. I mean, so listen to this. Mega Mawile is immune to Poison and Dragon. So 2 immunities. And then it resists Normal, Flying, Rock, Bug, Grass, Psychic, Ice, Dark, and Fairy. It has 9 resistances. Also, I quad resist Bug. So if you had a Bug move, I resist it. I'm only weak to Fire and Ground, which I knew you would bring something with Fire. The Ho-Oh, obviously, or the T-Tar maybe having a ground move. So I knew that was coming, but I still went with this because I'm like, if I put this in the right position, once you did over half my health, I accidentally hit, because I was about to go, do I switch here? I accidentally hit A on the stockpile. I thought about switching out when you did that crit that got me to about half, but then you can't back out of a move in this once you select it. So that was my bad on that part. God, what such a bad fight. So play rough, obviously Stockpile, Baton Pass. Kyogre, Volt Absorb. I mean, that was the thing I was riding on. I thought maybe you'd have an electric move, and
that's the thing I was scared of, because you know, a few episodes ago where you were like, you know its ability. I didn't know its ability, and it's only the last recording session I saw that, and I was like, shit. Like,
Yep.
what? It's got one weakness. It
Yeah,
has
grass,
grass weakness, and that is it. And the problem, and I've said this before, I hate using grass type mons against water type mons when I also know that they can counter it with ice beam or aurora beam. So suddenly using a grass type isn't really feasible unless it's got something that resists ice, which I don't think many mons have. I can't believe it went down in one hit, to be quite honest with you. I'm absolutely amazed by that.
And then Palkia, I mean, yeah, he had Effect Spore, so I was hoping that I brought him, obviously, because he's a Palkia. But I thought if you hit me with physical contacting moves, I could get paralysis, poison, sleep. I got none of those because I only got hit like twice or 3 times. Scope Lens, Spatial Rend, I mean, all of these were good. I focused on special attack for training. So that was my team. I mean, oh, and then this guy
just to go back to the... Oh, did he? So just to go back to Palkia, though, like, if that... Because I connected with at least 2 attacks, maybe 3. If that Effect Spore had kicked in, like... You know, if I'm poisoned, probably wouldn't do a lot, but paralysis and sleep, like, on Regigigas, potentially... It would have been. The potential to switch around the team. And then finally you had the Heatran. Why the Heatran, out of curiosity?
So Heatran was in case I got rid of your Lucario. So Rock was for Ho-Oh. Fire would have been nice to potentially burn the Regigigas. Lava Plume. If I got Mummy off on the Lucario, again, it forces you to switch out when you see Heatran. So it was really more of a threat. Earth Power would have been good against the T-Tar, or really, I mean, a bunch of things. Iron Head, I brought it in case you brought a Fairy type. It was really mainly because, and I think he also has a ton of resistances. I could be wrong, but let me check really quick. So Heatran has, oh my god, so he resists normal, flying, quad resist bug, quad resist steel, quad resist grass, psychic, quad resist ice, dragon, and quad resist fairy. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quad resistances, and I'm immune to poison, and I only have 3 weaknesses. So, I mean, yeah, I brought him because he's literally just busted. Here's the thing. I want to talk about this now that we've talked about our teams, and I'm glad we did go over them. But, like, oh, I guess I'll go back to my team. Here's the thing, guys. Like, I don't know that there's a way around this match being busted. Like, again, it goes back to what I said at the end of the fight. Like, having 1 Legend and 1 Mega, Hoenn still could have used this strat. The only difference is the rest of his team would have been like an Azumarill or like a Gengar or something that's not a Mega or Legend. So you could say, well, British, this fight could have been so much more entertaining if you just used 1 Legend, 1 Mega. It wouldn't have mattered. Or even just 1 Legend or even just 1 Mega. It still would have been busted. It's just... He got a Regigigas, mine died, he had great items and TMs and everything, and it worked out in his favor. So, I know I'm harping on this, but I want to make it clear that, like, our decision to choose Legends did not make it the fact that this fight was brutal. I'll be honest, if you didn't have Regigigas, I do think we would have potentially had a bit more of a back and forth fight, which is what I was hoping for. And it does make me question... The only thing I look back on now is, was it a bad idea for us to do the shiny hunting? I say no, because we got some crazy good mons out of it. I got the Mega Mawile, Kyogre, Palkia. You obviously got a lot of good stuff too. So I don't know that there was anything I could have done. Like, so
I think looking at the mons we've both got, I think it was always going to be a sweep one way or the other. Either like my sweep that worked, or Demigorgon sets up, and then I just struggle to bring down whatever you bring in. I
will also add too that if you didn't have Horn Leech, that also changes the entire game.
Agreed.
A healing grass move. I mean, the grass move, obviously super effective against Leviathan, but the fact that that move heals you, because I was wearing you down. There was Fake Out, U-Turn. There was Aura Sphere twice. There was moves I was using to wear you down. That Horn Leech, you could really look at one or two things and say that's it. Like, and you're right. Like, if I had started with Demigorgon, it makes me wonder what would have happened. Speed boost, stockpile, baton pass, because if I had started with Mega Mawile, what attack would you have gone for with Lucario?
I still would have gone with Dragon Dance. I probably would have gone with more Dragon Dances, so maybe 2 or 3. And then I actually would have swapped into Rock Raw, because this was the plan originally, thinking that's what you were going to do. Swap into Rock Raw, and then if at that point I'm looking at your team and gone, right, you've still not swapped out to the Leviathan, I get a sub up, so that when you do swap into the Leviathan, I can then attack, knowing that the sub will tank the first attack, the absorb bulb will take the second attack. That was and I got lucky because obviously I only got substitutes 2 episodes ago on the way to the Elite Four. Not that it mattered in the end, but I got really lucky picking that up, and that was one of the reasons why it was taking so long to decide. I mean, British was ready to go quite quickly, and I probably took 20 minutes going backwards and forwards on this.
It's like a full episode, and I'm just sitting here like, come on, man, you got this, and his prep was worth it. But I guess at the end of the day, like, it all comes down to there's not really like. I just want to make sure everyone's clear, like, because I don't want us to go and be like, all right, no legends, no megas, no this, and like no setup moves, because like that, there's still a lot of fun in it. And again, it just happens to be that you got a Regigigas that could learn TMs from a cage match, Hoenn Leech.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
exactly.
You know, also it does come down to TMs, right? Like, what if your Lucario wasn't able to learn Dragon Dance? Like, that changes everything. Your Hoenn Leech still would have hit really hard, but I don't know that it would have won you that match in that sweep, so...
Well, I don't think it would, because honestly, I think the +1 attack and +1 speed basically secured me. It secured the win. If I didn't have that Regigigas wouldn't be as threatening.
But you know what? I'm really curious. If I do Pokemon Calculator... I'm going to check something because, if my Mienshao could have outsped Regigigas, which it would have naturally without your boost, I'm wondering if I could have potentially one-shot you with Drain Punch. I don't think that's the case, but I am curious. So, Drain Punch. No. I'm up in speed as well. No, okay. So it would have done about 60%.
Yeah, I think you can see my screen there. So this shows you the EVs, which is what basically Regigigas is stacked.
Oh, yeah, attacking. Looks like you focused on special defense.
Attack, special defense, and defense. Yeah.
That's smart, yeah.
There's a little bit in a few of the others.
Wow, so I did that. Freaking Aura Sphere didn't do as much as it should have because you boosted special defense. Smart, yeah. That was a good play by you.
So the way I built this, I was like, okay, I need it to tank some attacks to survive long enough, to get off a couple of Hoenn Leeches, and I'm pretty sure I did the same with that as well. Like this thing was just wasn't outspeeding, but it was ready. They were the two that were the setup mons to try and win me that battle.
And I'll be honest with you, like I think about my box now, like I just don't think I had anything Regigigas. Like, and I thought I did from like the Aura Sphere with Palkia, Effect Spore potentially kicking off, Drain Punch, Fake Out, because that was the other thing too. I thought, all right, well maybe in the fight, Stealth Rocks will have hit Regigigas once, maybe twice, depending on what happens. Fake Out, U-turn, Drain Punch, like maybe that. I was really just thinking more so about chipping you down. I'll be honest, I really didn't think, okay, Hoenn Leech, she's gonna heal 50% every attack, and like, I just thought I was gonna whittle you down, and And I also thought too, between Mega Mawile and Heatran, I have 2 mons that resist almost literally everything you have. And again, Heatran has 5 typings that he quad resists, and I still couldn't do anything. Like,
funnily enough, the Heatran is the one that tanked. Like when that came out, I nearly swapped because I was looking at it thinking, I haven't got anything that hits this super effective. And
or even effective. Well,
nothing
knockoff,
was. So Avalanche, Dizzy Punch, Knockoff, and Hoenn Leech.
Yeah, I resist all of them.
Three of them definitely resisted. I don't know about the Knockoff. Is that resisted?
Dart
resisted.
Actually, you know what? I don't think it is now that I think about it. I think that might be one of the typings that was neutral.
Yeah.
Dark.
And let's.
Yeah, that is neutral. Yeah.
Yeah, and let's not forget the Heatran 2 confusion damage as well for 1 turn.
True, yeah.
So I mean, the fact that I managed to get a confused 2 of your mons, did I?
Well, and I went for
lucky.
Earth Power that first turn I brought him out because I expected the switch. So I thought, okay, I'll get the Earth Power off.
Really?
I'll get, because I thought, man, my camera's now not focusing. It doesn't want to focus. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, I thought with the Earth power, I thought I would maybe get a special defense drop, hit Lucario for a ton of damage. Also, if you switched into Yveltal, I was like, okay, well, I got rid of your Regigigas' +1 attack and speed, so I don't care. Bring in the Yveltal. I don't care. Yeah, I mean, honestly, well, like GG's, man. Like, I'm not upset that I lost. Honestly, it just sucks that there's all this hype and build up for a match, and for it to be over and 6-0'd, like it wasn't even competitive. It's just like.
I get that.
I don't know. That just sucks. Like, I get it. It's just, I don't know. I guess to be fair, oh my God, this camera's going to bother me. There we go. All right. I guess to be fair, like, I'm assuming in a sense you sort of, not in the exact same way, but sort of felt like that in terms of our BDSP one. It wasn't a sweep, obviously, and it was much more competitive than this match, but I'm sure with the Moody boost on Registeel, you were like, okay, this is not even like, you know what I mean?
I'm not going to lie, that BDSP one absolutely killed me. It would, and I've never really spoken about it, but like it was really disheartening to lose that one because I felt going into that one it was mine to win with the team that I had.
Alkia slacking, all the stuff you had,
I did so much prep for it, like a ridiculous amount of prep, and it's one of the reasons why I'm so glad that we've banned looking up showdown stats, damage calcs.
Damage calcs,
because otherwise you just get into a point where literally you've got a Word document. Okay, right, these are all my moves, and this is how much damage to do against his mons, but what if he brings out this mon? Okay, well then I need to change to these moves, and it just overloads me, and it goes from being, this is an enjoyable hobby, to I've spent a full day damage calcing, and this is a job that I'm not getting paid for, and I don't enjoy it. So the fact that we didn't do that for this series was absolutely fantastic. There are a lot of things that I've loved about this series.
Oh, like, yeah, for sure.
The Megas, like freaking Megas, like being able to use Megas is just something that I absolutely love. The shiny hunting, I've really enjoyed that as well. I have really enjoyed that. And I know that some people, I don't think that, I think I'm right in saying that the majority of people are okay with us shiny hunting. I think the issue was more, we don't know what you've got.
We didn't show it off. We didn't which I get that. And again, it goes back to the whole thing of like, we just don't have the time to sit down and record us shiny hunting. And when we do have that time, it's awkward times. Like I can't do the recording session at 9 o'clock at night for me because it's like, well, Monica's going to bed. Like, I don't want to wake her up for work and stuff. Like, it's just very inconvenient. So usually when I do it, I'm in my room at night on my own, just like quietly, shiny hunting. It's just inconvenient.
I think what we'll do moving forward, because I'd imagine we are going to do either Oras or Sun and Moon at some point in the future. Sure. I can't foresee myself going back to 1v1 cage matches after this. I just can't. They for me have had their time. But maybe the way around it is that, you know, when we record an episode, before we screen share, we go, these are the shinies that I got, folks. Look at the bottom screen. Okay, done and dusted. British, let's share the screens. People know what they've got and we've not ruined it for each other. So maybe that's the way that we address that in the future. So people know what shinies we've got. We don't have to show us catching it. And everyone's on the same wavelength. Other than that, though, I don't think I'd change anything about this series. It's been an absolute blast from start to end. It's always an absolute joy to record with you.
Dude, same, man. It's been really fun.
It's been fantastic. Are we at the stage where we want to tell people what we're doing next, or because there's a couple of weeks between?
I mean, I'm fine with telling them. I mean, I think here's the thing, like in my update video on my channel, I did say like new projects can be dropping on the 18th of November.
Like, everyone knows. We might as well tell them.
Well, they don't know that you and I are working together on it. They probably might think that it's like a solo project.
We're not. We're not working
together.
We're
not working together. I will say too, before we spoil that project, I always have a blast recording with you too, dude. Like, it's always a lot of fun. Like, this series was fantastic. Again, it's just that I'm always thinking about, and like, I don't want it to come across as like I didn't have fun. Trust me, I had an absolute, I was literally telling Hoenn every episode we recorded this recording session, dude, it's been so much fun. I'm gonna miss this series. I wish it could have been more competitive for you guys, and I'm sorry. Like, I thought I built a team that was ready to take him on. I was not, and the team was not good enough for this. And I guess I would ask you guys this. I'm curious to know in the comments, like, what do you guys think we could have done, or maybe what I could have done to counter this? I think the Mega Mawile was an option, but I'm curious in the future, like, do you guys think we change up the format, or is there something in terms of shiny hunting? Like, maybe we can't shiny hunt legends. Can we only shiny hunt like normal Pokemon? Like, you guys let us know in the comments. I'm not saying that's what we're gonna do or that we're gonna stick to those, but I am curious to see what you guys say in the comments in terms of how you think we could have made this better. Not just the final fight, but the entire series in general. Because at the end of the day, like, while we do this for fun and it is a blast every time, we also want to make it entertaining so that you guys come back for more and enjoy it and say you liked it and stuff. So just curious, but you guys let us know. So do you want to tell them the project then?
Yeah, no surprise really. We're gonna do a Cagelocke and Scarlet and Violet on. So the plan is launch day. We've both got it booked off. We're going to bulk record some episodes, and we're going to release episode 1 on the day of and episode 2 on the day of as well. Wait, is that what we said? So
you guys are
episode
get
1 and 2.
Episodes.
So episode 1 and 2 will drop on the same day. One on whoever's channel it is first, and number 2 literally at the same time on the other person's channel. So once you've done it with episode 1, you can literally just follow the link to episode 2. And we want to get it out. It will be interesting because obviously it won't be randomized.
Wait,
we can't do that.
I don't think we're gonna drop 2 right after. Well, oh no, if they're on a playlist.
Yeah, that's what we said. Yeah.
The only thing is that like if we drop them at the same time, well, that's fine. We can talk about it. You guys are definitely getting 2 episodes in the day. I don't know that we drop them at the same time, but I see what you mean. Like I was gonna wait until like 30 minutes after the episode had posted to post the second one, so that people don't just like it doesn't just sit there and like no one's. Anyway, that's more of a statistical thing, but yeah, guys, so we're gonna do Cagelocke, Scarlet and Violet. I think the way we're gonna approach it, at least the way we've talked about it, is that it's gonna be like a Cagelocke. We have some different rules that I think maybe we'll save for when we get into the episodes. We've got some enhancements I think you guys will like, and yeah, the game is open world, so we shouldn't have the same team. Like if we both had Fire Red and Leaf Green, we're not gonna get Charmander, Pidgey, Rattata. And to be honest, like we're gonna see what each other's teams are, and I'm probably not gonna catch the same because I'll want to get
you want to.
I want to get something that counters it. We also don't know much about the game, so we'll have to see how the open world plays out. But can we pick them on in the wild? Do we just go with what we see first? It's gonna be interesting, for sure.
It's gonna be interesting. Yep. Right. Shall I take us out of here?
Take us out of here for the last time, my dude.
Fantastic. If you managed to stick around till the very end, you're an absolute legend. Leave a like down below and comment. What should we? Comment smash down below. Smash. It's been a blast working with British, and for you
too, man.
Tuning in, watching. Thank you so much for your support. Until next time, remember to flex your inner geek. See ya.